Here I go viceroying again. Hello, it's me, it's Chris. We playing against the storm again, as usual. It's a fun game, I like it. Anyway, gonna have a little bit of a difficult one here, probably. We have frosts, which reduces the radius of hearths by 3. Uh, this makes things really cramped. And I can't make my hearths pretty anymore, which is the biggest downside. Hopefully the warehouse is a little bit far away from the hearth, so we have more room to work with. If it's crunched together, that really restricts the space, but we'll see. And then we have Corrosive Torrent. No resources refunded after destroying a building. So we'll see if I remember that. Anyway, starting with some humans here. I like starting with a bit of crystallized. And again, crystallized dude does come from the trees. I just really like humans for farming. Maybe we'll get them though. It's not like they're essential for farming. This is a really good start. 13 people, some money, extra food. Gonna need a lot of cloth for them though, that's for sure. But how hard could that be? You've got a bunch of leather we could turn into cloth immediately. You know, it's last minute, why not? I'll go with the harpies. We'll see how that rolls. Starting with 13 people is gonna be a pretty big boon. Lets you get off the ground a lot faster. Which is very important because you're always on a timer in this game. Wish there was a mode where you really weren't, but, well, I mean, I guess that's flooded mines, where hostility does increase every year, but other than that. Alright, what do we have for mysteries? Clearance for drizzle water, that can be, interesting. Trade routes cost more. Just don't trade during the storm. Hopefully that won't be a big deal. If people die or leave, blight rot appears in the settlements. Hopefully we don't have that affect us. Copper bars, crystallized dew, all goods yield 50% fewer during the storm. A little rough, but eh. And finally, the Queen's impatience grows faster for every blight rot in your settlement. Little mean, but could be worse. Uh, well, the warehouse isn't in, like, an ideal spot, but it's good enough. We need all this space for housing and the service building, because we can't afford anything less. We have some fertile ground over here, so we'll probably want to push towards that as hard as possible. This geyser's tempting. Uh, I mean, if any more fertile soil is equidistant, that means, like, I don't know. Honestly, fertile ground could be like anywhere except for this glade. Uh, yeah, I don't know what the best way to start this particular game is gonna be, frankly. But I suppose we'll see. Harpy on the hearth? Yep. Excellent. Let's get going. Um, Normally alchemists have to snap pick with the foxes, but crystallized dew drops from trees here, so I'll have a way to get housing for them without worrying too much about stuff. Uh, Lumber mill? There's, like, ranch is pretty good. Like, I mean, ranch is just always good, but, you know, like, I feel I have to have a point of taking it. If we got a small farm going, a lot of grain, the ranch would really help out. Gets us plenty of leather, gives us options for water skins. I might just pick the lumber mill here, though. You don't get a lot of wood in the coral forest, so making sure it stretches as far as possible is pretty important. Plus 3-star planks is just good at the end. I mean, this is almost certainly the beanery. We have foxes and humans, so that's the maximum amount of people who can like porridge. It opens up pickled goods and opens up crystallized dew. There's just a lot good to say about it. We click that. And then we pick up the workshop? Sure does seem like we just pick the workshop here and go, because it's real good. Supplier's very tempting too, don't get me wrong, but I need the better fabric production real bad. So we'll hope for something else. I can make both, can't I? Right, because I'm not on Prestige 6. I'm on Prestige 3 today. I tuned it down just a touch because I was worried with me deciding, hey, how hard could 2 negative modifiers be? It can't be all that hard, right? Hubris, everything goes wrong. That sort of thing. Wanted to avoid that. So we're going to. Probably. Anyway, so fill up the woodcutter camps with harpies. Doesn't really matter that much who it is. I want to save the humans for the small forager camp, though. And I guess the foxes will be just building until we have a Glade event that needs doing. Might be an okay idea to get shelters going, like big shelters. I mean, not the small shelters. God no. Perish the thought. But it might be worth considering doing more important things. Hi. Ooh. Tempting stuff. Spices is really good if you have a herb garden, and it's just kind of okay on its own. Ensure we get a lot of herbs if we make biscuits when we want to make biscuits. Grain delivery line would also be really nice. There's a lot good to say about the grain delivery line. Basically gets us a ton of porridge right away. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. This geyser is looking more and more tempting as time goes on. So we'll probably end up doing that soon. Need basically everyone I can on crafting mats right now. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Perhaps farm life's done, which is kind of funny. Cool. Just click it. Sure. Gives us 30 raw food in exchange for 20 raw food and 20 food we can't eat right now, so seems like an okay choice. We can eat vegetables again. And let's see what our rewards are. Interesting. Put them on the stonecutters camp right away. Just because all this housing is going to be supremely useful and stuff. Yeah. It's the primary, very good reason. Happy with that. Just left the trading post down pretty much anywhere because it's free to move. I had space for it anywhere. Yeah, there I guess. It's not ideal, kind of gets in the wood. That'll be lovely. And honestly, having this many builders feels pretty good right now. Stamping mill has arrived. Probably not going to do much with it until the cookhouse is made, but the cookhouse is about to be made, so I'm probably going to do stuff with it soon. Funny how that worked out. Cap skewers at 30. Basically use whatever we can in biscuits, and you can have a little pigment as a trait, except we don't really want it, so I guess that's that. Okay. Well, we'll cap ourselves at like 30 flour for now, but yeah, may as well just get you guys making good food right away. Don't see any reason not to. Human houses are going down soon. Have enough dew for the fox house. Yep. I think breaking into the glade now is a fine idea. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be fertile ground like on this side, and I'll be like, oh ho ho ho! More fertile ground, you say? Don't mind if I do. Delicious. Delicious and scrumptious, even. Maybe I won't use a Snidely Whiplash voice either. Zahilda has arrived. Let's see what we get. Uh. Huh. I guess it's sort of protected trade here. Anything that lowers hostility is good. We are doing an order that makes us do 3 trade routes right now. Survivor bonding is great too, but it's, you know, it's Slay the Spire's tiny house. It's just like, it's never bad. You can always take it, but it never does. It's never like game defining. Anywho, sell some coal, I guess? Sure. A little leery about selling fabric, but if it's a really good price, I'm probably gonna do that. Likewise with the parts, actually. Okay. That's all really good. Zahilda has arrived. Are any of these gonna finish in time? No. So, too bad for us. Might be able to trade something for the upgraded foragers camp. Mold supply wouldn't be bad either, but definitely not essential. Stonecutter's trial. I would love the clay pit, given that we have a stamping mill. And I would love +1 stone production. But are the roots possible? Maybe. We would have to, okay, it's not making anything out of roots, that's good. You're only making it out of grain, right? You should also make it out of mushrooms too, but primarily grain, because we can't eat it otherwise. Gosh. Zelda, do you have roots available? You do. Huh. That's very doable then. I'd have to buy all of Zahilda's roots, but, like, no big deal. Yeah. That's worth doing. We also need to halt brick production, that's for sure. In fact, we could just, like, halt it everything completely. We're still collecting the stone from here. We should get enough roots from that, and then we'll have enough stone stockpiled, and then that'll be just good. I forget if stone drops from any of the trees. I think it does. Yeah. I think that comes from the pink ones. Yeah, Crimson Rage trees. We've got a few of them queued up. It shouldn't be necessary. But yeah, let's pop into this glade first and foremost. See what we're getting. See what dangers await. Alright. No fertile ground, which is a real shame. Massive coal deposit, though. That is like a lot. So that's good to see. You don't sell rocks, do you? You do sell rocks. Shoot, we could just like buy our way to the stonecutter trail, huh? It's probably worth doing, in fact. Found some reeds, which will be very useful. Dropped some clay, which is kind of precious right now. Also found the Harmony Spirit Altar. We don't have any of these. Although, we can make scrolls. Like, we have the ability to make pigment. And thus, we have the ability to make scrolls here. Which we may as well do. Yeah. Because that will solve this. And it needs to be solved real bad. Like, in theory, I could wait till I get incense from the Crimson Reach trees, but we're at 4, and getting 30 will take a very long time. I'll also need some amber. Boy. It's looking harder to do the more I look at it. We're gonna need some money. Though we're getting, yeah, we're getting quite a bit soon. So we'll have enough, once one of these trade routes finish. So that's not a problem. So we can spend pretty freely with Sahilda here. Which we're going to. Just gonna buy all of her roots. Can give up some mushrooms too. We do have a delivery line for them. It's fine. Amber, yeah, make it up with wood. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'd love the Forger's Camp, but we don't need it. So I'm just gonna not for the moment. Yeah, I just depend on this, I guess. It's very minorly spooky, but I think we'll be okay. It's only minorly spooky. We don't have any other stone than this one deposit, though. Should probably pop into that. I mean, I definitely have to pop into that, so, like, I may as well just queue that up. Maybe we'll find some stone deposits there, and I can just laugh and be like, ah, never punished. Everything's easy. It all's gonna come up, Chris. Speaking of things I should check on, since this is, like, we're already working on this as a matter of course, so I can just open this and see. Ooh, hi. Wow, good stuff here. Dang. Really good stuff. Make the harpies happy, have a lot of aesthetics, very doable. Plus 2 biscuits would be really great. So did free blueprint, though. I don't see us making a lot of use of oil this game, given that we're gonna get a clay pit and we have a stamping mill. So I don't need the oil to make water skins, and while oil is like just generally nice, it's not mission critical. So I think just harpies here. They're at least relatively easy to please. Sure. We'll go with that. We found some stone, so officially never punished. Great. Still no fertile ground, so we're gonna have to pop into that one. But, I'm afraid that's gonna have to be later. Because I don't think I can really afford to, do risky plays right now. Maybe soon. But not at this very moment. Still, we're in a good spot. Pretty happy with where we're at. Be able to make porridge soon once the geyser gets up. Basically just sit on 40 of those. Can't make pickled goods, don't need to make crystallized dew. Which is a nice thing to be able to say out loud. These would certainly be nice, but it's just a no, I suppose. These guys are clearing out the stone deposits. I am depending on them to find un root. If they do not find a root, I will be a little upset. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it. We're good. Roots are verboten, right? Okay, they're not verboten. So we turn those off before disaster befalls us. Alright, they're delivering the rocks and the root. Good, 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 good. One rock. Deliver the root. Deliver the singular root. Thank you. I know, it's impossible to carry, like, stone and roots at the same time, but, you know, life is hard. Alright. Got ourselves a clay pit. All we need is a clearance water and some fertile soil, which we have fertile soil here, and how hard could clearance water be to find, right? Right. Of course you're right, optimist me. Yeah, let's put 2 people in the beanery now. Start making some porridge now that we've got some drizzle geyser water. Make the foxes super happy, and the humans happier. Not that happy humans matter all that much. There's no way we're getting a resolve benefit from them for at least a while. So, you know. It is what it is, but I'm not going to make them unhappy if I can help it. How are the scrolls coming along? Slowly. I see. Okay. Your pigment is being cooked, so cool. You're delivering planks. I mean, like, yeah. This is fine. This is fine enough. Hey, raising the stakes is done. +1 to plank production. Yes, please. New blueprint. Also, yes, please. Furnace. It unlocks pies, and it's pretty substantially better than the stamping mill at making copper. Well, I say that, but it's only 1 copper ore better, which is not nothing. The pies are definitely, like, the reason I would click this button. I mean, we can start making pies immediately. It's not a bad choice. I shouldn't be too picky here. It's like, no, I want the brick oven for pies or nothing. Yeah, I should not. This is, This is well and truly good enough. I should not be that picky. I have to... Yeah, I have a bit of a perfectionist streak in me, so I need to fight against that when I can. So why not start now with that, right? Right. Alright, the pigment is being very slow to cook. I mean, if we're gonna be making infinity biscuits here, might be good to pipe it up. We do have the drizzle water for it. I don't see why not. Oh hey, right! we have some clearance water. So, like, we have no storage for it. Is the slight problem. But, like, that means we can run the clay pit during drizzle when we have clearance water income, which is kind of funny to say aloud, because for how that works, but I mean, it's a good thing. Why are these roots so expensive? That's weird. They're expensive and not profitable, so I'm not doing any of those. I could finish off Harpy Resolve here if I built a few aesthetics, which are free to move, so I can just kind of do that. Yeah? I mean, if it's an order we can do, like, why not? How are those scrolls coming along? Well, they're being produced, which I guess is good. We need to prioritize that, actually. I cannot wait on this for the rest of time. We do need that going quickly. Maybe the Druid's Hut was better than I thought. It's what is solvable with oil. But, I don't know. I think it's fine. Turn on vegetables here. In fact, we probably prefer using vegetables here, just because we don't care to eat it raw very much. Because if we can turn it into porridge, then that feeds a ton of people already, so why? Why do that thing? Why indeed? Gonna run out of ability to make herbiderps. Gonna run out of the ability to make biscuits pretty soon. I would love a plantation for that reason. Just so I can get some berries made. Also like a greenhouse for that reason, but you know. Happy Harpies has been completed. That's great. I'm so worried about the biscuits actually that I'm going to cancel this order so she makes 12 instead. We can turn roots on for it. We'll have plenty of stuff to turn into other things. I do kind of want to halt raw mushroom eating too. Like, I kind of want to halt all that because we should be eating yummy stuff, like, at all times. Like, we're at the point where we want to, for surezies, make the yums. These are words that come out of my mouth and make sense, and no one can tell me otherwise. Let's just check what we've got. Provisioner's here, Scribe is here, Tea House is here. Granary's also kind of here. I don't feel like I need 2-star pickled goods as opposed to 1-star given only the foxes like it, and we've already got 2 complex food for them already. They already feel very spoiled. Tea House would be awfully nice if we got treatment going, because tea is very hard to produce because it takes metal. But if you can get each one down to 1 metal, which is what the tea house does, it's a lot more viable. Scribe also pretty good. Makes way better scrolls for the harpies, makes ale for the humans, but like if I'm gonna buy a building that gets me services, I think the tea house is stronger. This also opens up tools, which, I mean, is good, but also 1-star tools do not excite me very much. So I'm gonna click the tea house. And we're going to put the tea house down somewhere. Here, I guess? Yeah. Turns out it's there. Where the woodcutter go down then, huh? Didn't think of that, did ya? Let's just pop this open. It's been getting in the way enough. It's very much openable right now. Also, everybody's happy. Boy, that good food really made the difference, huh? That feels nice. I, I like getting a massive amount of reputation. Well, it's not massive because we have so few people, but still. Hi! It's a trader and some herbs. Man, both of which I'm really happy to see. What do you got for me? Oh, wow, you have a hostility reduction. That's really great. Uh, I do have to be very cautious though, because this is still a thing. And I should set some foxes to it, like now, before I get really spend happy and make myself lose all the money I need to complete Calm Spirits here. Okay. Good. Good boy. Good boy not doing the dumb. Da, 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 da. I could sell some fabric. Maybe one less fabric, make up the difference in wood. It's a little, feels a little better. I can afford Ways of the Forest now. Insect Trap is great if you're producing mushrooms, but we are not. We have a delivery line, which does not count as production, so that is not a billion free bugs, which is usually pretty nice, but currently unneeded. What's your problem? You are capped on flour, which is a big surprise. Make more. Any clay we have is gonna turn into pottery. Yeah. Pie. Generally we want to use our meat for this, just because we're only using it for jerky otherwise, and we're not actually making any jerky, so that makes it a lot harder to make jerky when you literally can't. So that's good. This will finish at some point, for sure. Yeah, we have enough scrolls now. Good. You're delivering 11. There's 5 there. 8 is being produced. We need 13 more, so yeah, we have enough scrolls. You can stop making scrolls now. Go back to planks. Yeah, all that's still not very exciting for me. Gonna pick up the amber it needs, which is good. You're getting 11 scrolls, which is good. They'll need to make a few more trips, but I'm pretty sure we'll get this before the timer runs out. So that'll be good. It feels like we should be good at 2 hostility with all this resolve. Yep, definitely are. More humans seems great to me. Get them working on the Harvester's Camp. We can get another woodcutter, weirdly enough. In fact, I should be filling out the woodcutter's camps as much as possible while I can. So maybe I do that. Yeah. Do the smart thing. Speaking of smart things, let's get you guys over here. Cut towards this glade, because we're definitely opening that next year. Make some more human houses, those would be great. in a pretty good spot. Those are all way too expensive in terms of packs. You are delivering the last of the amber we need, and then this will get rolling. Should have be done in plenty of time. Yeah, if you count a single minute being plenty of time, which I do. That's plenty of time. Our trader is leaving. I should give some thought to insect traps. Almost certainly not worth, though. So we're not. The end. This is a really good spot for the blight post, so let's chop all that out. Yeah, I think we just kind of cruise through the storm, barring any disasters. Harpies are a little spooky, I guess, but it's not the worst. We also got some blight, because we are piping the cookhouse up. We should pipe the beanery up too, honestly. We're not using all of our drizzle water. We may as well get that juiced up too. Okay, woodcutter camp herbalist camp exists. This will keep us well stocked in biscuits and pie. So we're pretty happy with that. I think it's safe to just like direct them to cut all this out. Even if the glade pops, we won't reach another hostility level, and I would like to get into that glade late storm, early drizzle if possible, so yeah. I think that's just fine. Going to definitely need a harpy on the blight post soon, though, because we are gonna be at a point. Oh wow, you're done with that? Really? I mean, we could turn on pottery and make pickled goods now. It is a thing we can do. Sure. Knock yourself out. Alright. Year 3. Let's see how it goes. I do have protected trade, and trade negotiations helps that a ton. Because suddenly everything is worth more, and that's the only thing that makes protected trade go off. So yeah, seems good. Let's open up these orders. Sell 70 ambers worth of stuff to a trader. Biscuit delivery line, holy cow. That's really good. We have a trader here, but like, do we even have that much to be able to sell? Like, no, is the thing. We definitely don't have enough to sell. I mean, it's just a no, right? Hear the game's gonna get DLC in the future. Yeah, I saw that announcement, Whimsy One. I don't know. I'm ambivalent towards it. You know, I'm a stuck-up little jerk. I was like, oh, I don't want to have to pay for new content. I just want all the content for free. But no, it should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little worried about, like, because this is a roguelike, how much new buildings and how much the new buildings will dilute the pool. Is this even vaguely possible? It might be. Do I care if I lose out on this stuff? I do have a really excellent coal mine. I have a really excellent coal mine that this would double the production of. That biscuit delivery line is so tempting, though. It's so good. It's so good.
hurt to click on. I don't like clicking on that. Ooh, yes. We are doing trading. Export specialization is very good for trading, so I guess we'll do that. You can start selling building material packs, fine. I don't think I'm gonna mind that. Newcomers coming in 7 minutes, sheesh, alright. I'd certainly love to get maximum woodcutters rolling here, so let's do that. You are capped on planks, which is kind of hilarious. Go build me some packs. That'll be good. Cut that out. Cut those. And, hey, the altar's done. Excellent. This is so big. I don't know where we're going to stick any of that. We'll figure it out later. Right? Yeah, because we can't upgrade this without a service building, so it doesn't matter whatsoever. Good. That's good. Just be guilt-free there. You can go back in the beanery. And I guess you're our builder, too. Please pop into the glade. I want to get into that glade before Farleth leaves. Could pretty easily sell some pigment. That gets us somewhere. I don't know if it gets us where I need to be, but it definitely gets us somewhere. Okay, Farleth is leaving. I need to be pretty extreme in what I do here. How many camps do we have? We lack the Trapper's camp, and that's the only thing that takes parts that we need. So leave yourself with 3. Okay. So I sell 10 parts. All my tools, like all my that, like, and a bunch of stone. Cool. That gets us up to 50. Still need 20 though, which is a little rough. Which means I have to sell 20 worth of amber and just buy goods from Farleth, which I guess I could get my parts back, which feels very dumb, but it's what we're doing. Hate it. Let's be clear, I hate it. But it's what we're doing. Smithy would be pretty sick. So would crystal growth, honestly. Anyway, we click this button now. Ta-da! I hated that trade, just so we're all abundantly clear on it. I mean, double the crystallized dew from trees is really nice. I have a plantation also, so accumulated dew would also be really great. Like, all of it would be great. Smithy would also be great, though. Like, all of this is great. I want all of this. But I can't have all of this. Yeah, because there's no amber exists now. Between the two of us, and he will not take anything in trade for them. So that's that. Just accept you got what you could. Coats? Probably. Might click on upgraded forager camp depending on what's in this glade. That could see that happening. No need though. So I guess that's that. Coats, I guess. Doing the do, yes. Yes, I'm doing one. Yeah, it kind of feels just like coats. Just feels smart to have coats. So let's get coats. We also got a leaking cauldron, which
Uh, sure does exist. +2 mushroom production. We don't produce mushrooms. Like, there's no way to produce mushrooms on this map, save for a greenhouse. So I think I'd, like, ultimately rather fix it. But is that, like, doable? Could give up the wildfire essence, which I hate. Don't have enough parts, which I hate. Can't get the parts back because of the corrosive torrent, so I hate that too. I hate a lot of that. There's a lot of things about this I just kind of hate. We're probably gonna end up doing a bunch of it anyway, though. This actually, I want to move down here because the tea house looks very slightly better next to the other fox building, and that's all of my justification, and that's all the justification you're ever gonna get. That's good. Also, we found a haunted leatherworker, I should point out, which is pretty sick, actually. Yeah. We're making pottery, which is good. Probably need more people making pottery, to be honest, with our current situation. We don't have a clearance geyser, but we do make clearance water during drizzle. So, like, it's perfectly doable. This just takes wood. Just put that here, I guess. Make this the clay pit. Seems okay. That all seems fine. Do we... Yeah. I need more help woodcutting over here. I've decided. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that gets moved later. Are we really fixing this? I mean, I can give up the wildfire essence. It sucks, but it is doable. And I do want the extra fertile ground because it will be very helpful. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. In that case, turn off pickled good productions in here because we need all of the pottery to go to the event, for sure. Also, I need a builder somewhere, so congratulations, it's you. Also have to give consideration as to what we do with this. Just wait for incense to pile up, fix it that way. Could make some scrolls, but meh. Could also make tea, right? Tea works for this too? Yeah, tea works for this too. It's a lot more viable given that I have a tea house. So yeah, that's what the plan is, I guess. I assume we're getting low on building materials. We're not, actually, at all. We're out of planks. Okay, well, that's fair. Let's get you back to the lumber mill then. On the other hand, I need you in the blight post. It's actually really critical you get in there. Stonecutter's camp has run out. I think that's like we're out. Yeah, that's no more rocks. No more rocks for us whatsoever. A minor conundrum. But at least it frees up 2 workers for this, which I'm sure will be good at some point.
You can get back in the workshop, help make some bricks. You're fine there, you're not actually doing anything, but whatever. We'll need you to do something eventually. New reputation bonus. Wine is meh. Copper bars is meh. Training gear is just okay. Skewers is just okay. Advanced Drain Collector might be okay too, but I'm like out of parts for upsetting reasons. Certainly would make the clay pit a lot more viable. I might re-roll that. Which is decidedly unexciting. I don't have any planks to move the small farm. That's rude. That's rude and reasonable in equal measure. Alright. Make the road there. That'll be fine. It's a little far from the warehouse. Come to think of it, where the heck is my next hearth? Oh wait, right, it's frost. I can actually clump the hearths up pretty heavily here, which I might end up doing. Like just like there. Pop this open, call it fine. It's not the dumbest idea. Sure. Go for it. I do need to do trade routes. Sell some bricks. I guess it's okay. Sell some reeds. It's a lot of provisions and a terrible price. I mean, I want to export stuff, but not that badly. Could you go over here and real quick deliver those? That'd be helpful. I could definitely use somebody else making pie right now, but it's kind of hard to. How's the pottery going over here, by the by? Slowly, you say. It's fair. I don't have it set to prioritize pottery. Well, that does slow things down, now doesn't it? Here, I thought we would be capped on that kind of thing. You're capped? Really? Oh, right, we have a biscuit delivery line now. Right. We're gonna get a lot of that. That means a lot fewer people need to be in the cookhouse. So go to the furnace. Make some pie. Make some delicious pie. Hey, here's some good ones. Yeah, these are really good ones. Do we have any more building material packs we can send off soonish? Soonish, I guess. I'm a little worried about my wood income. Not getting like any is my current issue with that, which is a bit of an issue. Would like to not run out of fuel. Which, I mean, we do have the option of a mine over here. And it's a pretty good mine. Capped. Alright, well. I guess this is the best we're gonna get then. Which I guess is fine. Sure. Send it. More people. We can afford more people. Yes. These guys? Sure. Could use the extra human. Could use the extra everyone. This makes our housing slightly more even, which apparently is all I needed to decide on it. Alright, you can go make some coats. Might get you some company soon. Y'all go to the farm upstate. That's it. Sure does seem like it. How are we doing over here? Still very, very slow? Yeah. Unfortunate for us, but, well, you know, could be worse. Man, I really wish that, really wish that trade route was less god-awful. 'Cause, like, math. 140, 70, 210, plus 2. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's 4 amber worth of stuff for 6 amber. It really does not excite me. If we didn't have an order for exporting trade routes, bucko, that would have been a no. You're just lucky we're in need of that. There's Chris unironically calling people bucko again. He's so weird. This is all the pottery we need. So basically as soon as you're done with that, deliver it and turn the priority way down. Oh, you're going to rest first. Of course. Why would I want you to hurry up on that? I wouldn't. You do you, man. You do you. I really do not want to click on Advanced Terrain Collector, even though it may be the play. I just don't feel like I have enough people I can have to, like, justify using it. Ugh. I don't know if that sentence actually came out correctly, but we're going to ignore it. If it didn't. For reasons. Where can I slap the market that fits? I could put it here. Just move all this. This is very malleable in terms of where it can go. Maybe I plan on that. Maybe it's just fine. It's not bad. We are limited on stone, but like not so limited that I won't make a trade route out of it. Sure. Wouldn't be surprised I have to taper back on wood cutting this year. Never mind, we're just good. Never punished. Always lucky. Yeah, let's move these around. What's over here? We have found some broccoli. I mean, sure. We'll take it. We won't not take it. This gets moved somewhere pretty. That's pretty enough. You get to be over here. I guess the rest of these benches go around here then. It's not my favorite in terms of aesthetics, but frosts kind of necessitate I fit things where they fit. And the market gets dropped here. And we should be upgrading the hearth pretty soon. Need some more comfort somewhere. And then, like, some harmony. Would love to fit this in somewhere, but, like, where the heck? Suppose I can get rid of the big shelter at some point, or at least move it. Probably will do that soon. Probably. I'm not excited about 3 coal. I have a 4 coal and a 5 coal if I really want to make a mine, so it's just not happening. I'm sorry to say. I'm not sorry to say. Can we get a builder building that? I'd like to free up the planks for that at the moment. Okay. We're good-ish. I still don't want the rain collector to be the play. Like, just constantly sitting here being like, please don't make that the play. I don't want it to be the play. I don't want it to be the play whatsoever. I hate using it. I just want to use geysers. But I might not get a choice either. Gotta get that. I think I have to get that bug nest out of the way. No, I don't. It'll just be convenient to get it out of the way. So, I mean, I'll want the bugs anyway. 9, we're good there. Alright. You get building stuff. It's fine. Do you, like, I do want to prioritize clay, but if we happen to, like, hit 100 or whatever, you can make some reeds. That's fine. This is getting done, right? It is. Done before the event goes off, too, so that's extra good. Woo! Alright. Is the trader arriving? Yeah, they have arrived. Okay, good. Frost ruins my aesthetic. Too hard a modifier. Exactly. It's the worst. I don't expect to get use out of any of these. Survivor bonding's just okay, but I have 3 rerolls for a reason. Hauling cart is fine. I mean, it's just fine. Like, freaking caravans is, like, nice, but I'm not worried about impatience at all, given how much I've been on top of orders, and how much resolve we're getting just naturally. Ooh, I do love me Safe Haven. I'm also kind of fond of Counterfeit Amber when I'm feeling spicy, and, like, I'm not worried about the Blight at all, so, like, Counterfeit Amber is just basically printing money. Safe Haven's a hostility reduction, though, and that makes a lot of sense to me. So we click that button for sure. Anything that reduces hostility, really. The Weavers arrived. I am not sure how useful that is. These look pretty useful, though. Any good trade routes I should be looking at? Like, this is worth it. 2, 3, I think this is worth it, mostly. Yeah. Click the button, sure. Fine. This is also a pretty good deal. You know, just. Wasn't for trade negotiations, I'd basically be doing none of these. I mean, is 3-star fabric worth a building slot? No. But, like, what might actually be worth it is, like, getting it out of the blueprint pool. And, like, I do enjoy 3-star fabric. I wouldn't say no to it. It's not exactly, like, terrible. Not that I can afford it right now. But maybe I will. Maybe I could at some point. You never know. We'll wait for her to leave. See what our situation is later on. Also, I can open a new order. Let's do that. Coal fever. If I had already mined 1 billion coal, I would do this, but this is like, I'd have to make the mine, and I would have to staff the mine completely. I would need to basically have 2 pit ponies going at all times, and even then I would fall massively short. I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna not click that, and we're gonna click Charity Fair because we already have a market and we could use the trade logs. That's just the smarter play. I'm willing to do stupid stuff if it's possible, but it's just not right now. So we're just gonna not. Tea is available. Should definitely consider brewing that once we have a harpy. Got a lot of jobs that needs filling. Wouldn't mind more people right now. Alright. What do we got in here? Stormwater geyser. That's real sweet, actually. We'll use that. And the open vault kills everybody within 20 fields if not taken care of. Yeah. That's fun. We bury that entrance immediately. Yeah. Yeah. There's like no universe where we don't do that. Cool. It's nice to have that nice to have the path forward be really super duper obvious. It's gonna hurt our resolve ticks, but you know, people are a little bit upset, but on the other hand, a massive amount of people won't be killed, so, you know, they can take some solace in that if they really want to. We have infinite reeds. I could sell it if I really want to get the weaver. Maybe I do. Maybe that's, like, fine. We do have a lot of food. This is perfectly fine to give up a bunch of food for this. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. It's not the dumbest idea. So let's do it. Make the smithy finally. Guess I'll put the weaver here when there's room. Big if there. Yeah, kind of a big if. What's your problem? We've capped on pies, really? Well, lower the cap. We don't have enough porridge, so certainly wouldn't mind if a woodcutter got put in the beanery. And if we're that good on the furnace, let's swap someone out there. Yeah. We good? I guess we're good. I guess this is fine. Yeah. Just send it. You guys are working on burying the entrance, which is just what we want. I could definitely be happy putting someone on the stone deposit, but we need people. Kind of weird. Huh. This is like kind of a meh deal. The planks are almost certainly worth more as packs of building materials, so I'm not gonna. And that'll be that. I should be favoring someone to get some resolve. And it'll be the Harpies, because they're the most populous, and therefore I get the most reputation per second out of them. So, we do that. The end. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And feels bad wasting all that potential reputation on that open vault. Hey, that's a good amount of fertile ground. Holy butts. You'll love to see that. Yes, you do. Get that plantation rolling for sure. This is also a really, really good spot for a warehouse now, I'd say. Because this is starting to be a bit of a trip. And we'll want to make use of the Haunted Leatherworker when we can. And I'm sure at some point, someday, we'll get enough incense to, like, cleanse this. And then we'll be like, heck yeah, we have enough incense to cleanse this. It's not the case right now, though, unfortunately. I really don't want to click on Advanced Rain Collector. So I'm not going to. Apothecary? Just for the incense? That doesn't seem worth it. Druid's Hut? Kiln? Neither of those seem worth it either. Druid's Hut, maybe. I'm gonna have a lot of grain soon. Making oil out of it is pretty good. I guess it's good enough. Oh, there's the brick oven. Screw you, game. I specifically forced myself to take the furnace to not be too picky, and then you give me the brick oven. Rude. Highly rude. Like, does anything else make sense? Manufacturing could make sense in theory. Makes about as much sense as Tinker makes in theory. 2-star training gear, better packs, both are relevant. And like, I am making pies just fine. Let's check out the Tinkerer. I have a lumber mill. I am planning to trade away a bunch of lumber if I can manage it, so like, it's a sort of a combo, I guess, if you squint. Just squint. Just squint and pretend it's good. That's the plan. More people, thank goodness. This many people? Maybe. Probably? Probably. It's merely a probably. I guess we do it. Ew. Just barely over. I need to do more trading. Yeah, this is actually a great price. Can we relinquish some meat? Sell more meat? No, because we don't have any packs of provisions. We have to. That's what we're using the meat for. Is the thing. That's what the meat was going into. God dang it. Yeah, make sure the woodcutter camps are fully staffed. You can go in the cookhouse. You can go to the herbalist camp. We don't need this many people in the stamping mill anymore, for sure. Because we're not using the pottery very much, and we'll stay capped on flour for a very long time, I think. So you go make some coats, and I think that's probably that, more or less. It's probably that, more or less. Alright. Harpies are upset. Probably because I put another person on gathering and we have an open vault, which makes all the gatherers hate life. So I guess that's my fault. If you want to blame me or whatever. Market's being built. I could use more fox houses and human houses. I need another hearth is what I need. Hopefully we get there soon. Hey, that cleared. Excellent. Now people can be at least vaguely happy again. We're running low on porridge. Do I need somebody else in there? Maybe. I'm not gonna worry about it until it becomes, like, actually critical, though. Chop the tree! I want to place the hearth down. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ugh. Mom, the VTuber is doing weird impressions again. Just change the channel, silly. You don't have to watch the weird pink-haired boy. But he's funny and he has a cute pixie over his shoulder. Well, then you're just gonna have to deal with his very weird impressions, dear. I don't wanna though. You know what? You're adopted. This bit went weird places. Okay, let's get roads out here. We have the building materials for this, right? Yeah, we're lacking planks, but that's because I'm spending all of them on good things. Don't regret what I'm spending it on. We're out of wood. Oh my god. Where's it all going? I mean, I guess making planks. And making pottery, come to think of it. Man, we really do need that mine, don't we? We are struggling mightily to keep up. Ugh. That also means I need to clean this area out to make a path towards the mine, which is funny in a way. And in another way, it's not at all funny and just annoying. But, you know, it doesn't always have to be funny, haha. It can be funny, great pain. Everybody likes pain, right? Yeah. Alright, we are cutting woodcutters just to stay below level 4. I do not need pointless impatience increases. Hi. scrolls and ale. Feels highly unneeded. But is it as unneeded as the brick oven? Probably Scribe, if I'm being real. Makes good enough ale, makes great scrolls. It's worth it. I don't like it, but it's worth it. We could use people on the market. In fact, I could, like, with plus 10 carrying capacity, the Harpy on the Hearth is making a little less sense. I think it's okay to sneak some hostility reduction from it now and run full woodcutters again. Because plus 10 carrying capacity is a lot, and we're really short on wood. So let's do that. It makes sense to me. Blight's already taken care of, which is nice to see. We're really capped on all this? Sheesh. It feels very weird to be capped on all that, but I'm happy. Oh gosh, where do I fit you? I don't know. Ooh, it's so cramped. It's so cramped. Anyway, we definitely could use the herbs, so we're pretty happy getting them over here. Next to a warehouse, no less. That'll be really sweet. Definitely could use the berries. We can make biscuits and pies and pickle goods out of them. It's really, really helpful. Very happy to see it. This does not feel like a year 4 to me. This feels like a year 7 for how close I am to winning and how low my impatience is. This game's going weirdly well. So shouldn't look a gift horse in mouth, certainly, but like, it is strange to me. You are fine, I guess. Like, we kind of need the planks right now for building stuff, so I'm gonna tell you to just stop, thanks. Oh my god, we finally collected all the vegetables from there. Holy cow. I didn't think I'd see the day. Dun, 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 dun. Certainly love the smithy to exist, so I could make some pipes and some tools. Because I want to do more rain punky stuff, because I could use the efficiency. But right now it's hard. Oh well. Not much to do now, but fast forward. Ah, humans can go there now, finally. Surely I have one available. I guess you. Which means I need to pull someone from something. We're out of clearance water, so, like, kind of makes sense to have you out of there. Though we're about to need you in there, to be honest. What do I stop? Guess you're not actually producing planks because we have no wood. I guess that. Oh man. once again, just sitting here feeling like need more people, which is a very weird feeling sometimes. I needed to upgrade this hearth a long time ago, so we're gonna put some pretty stuff down here. Take care, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Old Farliff is here. He's brought me a tool shop, which is very slightly better tools. I am not interested. Files could be kind of useful. Then again, I do need to stockpile 50 amber for the charity fair, so maybe I don't do that. Sell some plant fiber. Just barely okay. We do have need to do export, so. Hi. I'm already making skewers. And pickled goods. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn this back on. Right. So basically I could just halt all skewer production. Have you only focus on biscuits. It would save a lot of raw food, that's for sure. Titan belt would also be very nice. Could do a lot more trade routes without needing to resort to, you know, packs of provisions. This is really good. This is like one of the best epic cornerstones in the game just for how much extra food it gives you. It does line up really nicely too. Alright. Alright. Fine. We do that. Yeah. You make pickled goods out of whatever we have, for sure. Then you'll make your own skewers, everything will be lovely, and you'll be all happy schmappy. I'm working on Trade Baron. I do have a plantation. So plus 2 tea and plus 1 berries is pretty great. Though 22 harpies is a lot, is the thing. Ooh, and I am out of parts too. Probably just Trade Baron then. I don't like it, but it's sort of what we're going for, more or less, so I guess we'll do that. Alright, back to sitting on a bunch of resolve reputation, which is great. And we just wait for our lone fox builder to build absolutely everything. So, hey! Get on that, Foxy! That's not my name! It is now. That's very insensitive! Cry me a river, Foxy. I'm a nice guy. Eventually we're going to want some houses over here. Maybe I actually swap the human house over here. Sort of near that. Then we put the fox houses down, of which we need 2. So I can make a nice 4 square of it. What's your problem? We've got the clearance water, you just don't realize it. Farliff is leaving. I guess we sell him my packs. I want more than that, though, is the thing. Sure. Good enough. I mean, we are gonna make scrolls, so pigment being slightly more efficient is good. Yeah. We can smelt copper bars, we might even smelt some at some point. I do need so much amber from my orders, though. Yeah. Maybe we just call that okay. It's okay. You go help build. No sense sitting idle there. Surely I can put this somewhere near the warehouse, right? Can make this a little bit more efficient, just a touch. Yeah. We'll do that. Harmony Altar can fit in here now, which is good, I guess. More people! Yes. Come. Come to me. Kind of fine with either of these. Yeah. It's all just kind of fine. It's all just kind of fine. Yeah. Alright. Need another Harpy house. We can very easily move this over here. So we probably will once we have room. Alright, Harpy on the hearth. Da 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 da. We need somebody making planks. We sure do. Kinda surprised I didn't have somebody doing that already, but oops is all I can say to that. That's all fine. Yeah. Harvester's camp has run out. It's fine, just get the reeds from here. It's way less of a walk anyway, so we're happy about it. Yep. Ugh. Our foxes are so decadent right now. It's ridiculous. Never have I seen such decadence with foxes. Are we keeping up with pie production? Like, no. Is the answer to that? Like, not really. Start making oil, I guess. Feels really unneeded. Let's just make sure we're using grain primarily to make our everything. Yeah. Definitely make flour out of grain, make porridge out of grain. We want to use that as much as we can because we're making a lot of it. And berries go in literally everything now because we have plenty of berries rolling in. Could get somebody on the smithy, so I will. And I'm out of people again. Just like that. Life comes at you fast. My last blueprint has arrived, that's cool. Kiln is okay. It does sort of help our extraordinarily low fuel situation because it turns wood into coal, which burns a whole lot longer. We do need another service building. Monastery is looking pretty nice too. It does reduce hostility by 100 by itself. We have the ability to make ale, so the humans would be happy with it. Yeah. That's fine. Gotta check trade routes also. This is actually losing money if I do this trade route, which is impressive. This is like just barely good enough to send off. So I guess we'll do that. love to have found a clearance geyser at some point, but oh well. Gotta put down the tinker somewhere at some point. Here, I guess? Maybe like here? This actually kind of works. It's ugly, but it works. Boop. There we go. You're out of clearance water, so I guess you go help build. Should put down a rain collector just so we can stockpile it. That takes parts and effort. I don't have either of those. Especially the effort part. We're getting there, though. If the fox houses were free to move, I would move the residential district down here and the decorations up here, but they're not, so I'm not going to. And I'm sorry. It's frosts. My aesthetics are just destroyed. It's the depressing world we live in. Planks, planks, planks. Just have no planks whatsoever. We gotta put down the scribe somewhere too. That's good. That's good enough. Hey, fully upgraded the hearth. Wonderful. 10% chance of doubling our goods is going to be amazing. We love to see it. Speaking of stuff we love to see, once these houses get down, I will want to park there, but, you know, almost feels like a pipe dream to have those houses up with the speed at which we're producing planks. Yeah. I guess I could put someone else on it, but, like, we're really stretched thin right now. Very much so. Ooh, hey, this is done. This will also help our fuel situation a whole lot. Also, we should pave some roads. We have an absurd amount of stone, and making people go faster is just smart. So let's do that. That looks good and non-excessive. He lied. Alright. Storm's hitting. Cut one woodcutter just so we have less impatience pointlessly. Get someone back on the blight post, and I guess call it a day. A little ugly what we got going on, but oh well. Slap that here, maybe? It's bad either place. I need this cleared out. So you get working on that. This is cleared out enough. So you also get up here and help. I highly doubt there's a trade route worth doing. This one's kind of worth doing a little bit. Kinda, it's just okay. I guess. I guess we can deal with just okay. Trapper's camp has run out. That's good. We wanted to clear that out anyway. Collect those. Basically just did that to get space around the hearth, more or less. Put down another harpy house here. That's fine. Houses are finally getting built because we have some planks. For the first time in 10,000 years, we've got planks. It might not have been that long. We can pretend. And I'm going to. La da 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 da. Ba da 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 do 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 do. Ba da ba ba da boo ba da boo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Some lame freestyling jazz, that's what I'm doing right now. Doesn't make much sense, but I'm doing it anyhow. Really trying to fill out the dead air around here. Hope I'm not making blood come out of your ear. That worked. You can't tell me otherwise. Let's just speed things up. I'm really surprised how easily we've kept on top of food this run. But we have. It's nice. It's weird, but it's definitely nice. Oh my god, we have tools now. Tools exist. Holy cow. I didn't think we could ever have tools again. Oh, we don't have any wildfire essence. Hopefully Vlies comes by with some wildfire essence. Very happy to trade for that. Very happy. It's Ziadani! You do not have wildfire essence, which is unfortunate, but we deal with it. What cornerstone are we getting here? Make parts in the smithy. Here's the thing. Parts sell for a lot, and they're a fairly popular trade route too. So that kind of feels like really worth it. Like super duper worth it. Yeah. I like that a lot. Look at that, make parts. I think we just make it out of rocks and oil? Yeah. That looks good to me, dog. Pretty happy with that, for sure. Now I have a use for oil, so may as well queue that up. You guys are capped on pickled goods, which is great. Capped on porridge, which is weird. I should up the limit on that, honestly. That's all the juice is good. Do need to pipe up the furnace at some point. I think we're just good there. Alright. We can sell you a bunch of excess grain, which I'm pretty in favor of. Yeah. Is it worth doing the order? Maybe? It's like fine to click this. Sort of want stuff though. Like this stuff. Like I really want that stuff. So let's get that stuff. Let's get that stuff and be happy about it. Man, those mushroom and grain delivery lines did so much for us. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous in the best way. This is definitely worth sending off, so we'll do that. Now we gotta get somebody making provision packs again. And we need planks still. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess if you're gonna be idle, you can be the person making packs of provisions. That's fine. Probably gonna use berries more or less now, because those are renewable. Yeah. Newcomers are almost here, so that's good. Have we gotten enough incense for this? We have. Ooh. Well, if we happen to get a bunch of foxes, which we did, sure. Parts, though. It's 10 parts. That's a lot. That's a lot. Surely we have enough foxes that are not being utilized perfectly to click that button, right? Right, of course we do. Cool. Alright. You guys, clear out the haunted leatherworker. Oh, cleanse it. And then that's all the people I have, so that's that. I would love to upgrade the mine as well, just to get it more productive. I highly doubt we will need 150 coal throughout the course of the game, so I don't feel the need for a box crib for slightly more coal. Probably just the most important thing is getting the coal out of the ground. Yeah, that seems right. Cool. Still would love to sell more stuff to the Adani if I can handle it. Which I probably can. I mean, again, mushroom and grain delivery line equals I can kind of throw those away pretty easily. I'm sure the Citadel's really pleased that they established a delivery line at great effort and expense, and I'm just selling it for money. But what the Queen doesn't know doesn't hurt me. So yeah, deal with it. Gosh, I wish I had a wildfire essence. We're just gonna have to end up sticking somebody in there, I think. I think I'm just gonna sell all of these, actually. Because we make parts now. Yeah. That should let me get Charity Fair a lot easier. Plus, it counts for protected trade, so that just lowered our hostility. Both of which are great. Yeah, we don't need more than 10 parts, so you can just, you can slow your roll if we hit that amount. Out of wood to chop. That can't be good. That just doesn't sound right. You're making packs. I should probably stockpile more of those, frankly. Just because it would be a good idea. IMO. I don't think we're gonna have anyone needing training gear at any point. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. But we can make building material packs in there, which is fine. Man, I really do need a rain collector, huh? Wasting all this drizzle production. Just because we have nowhere to shove it. Ziadani's leaving, that's fine. I think we click on Charity Fair now. Nothing wrong with that. We say goodbye, Ziadani. Forger's camp has run out, but there's more veggies down here, so go get those. I think we favor the foxes and win now, because couldn't help but notice my reputation's nearly maxed. So, yeah. Just kind of win. That seems good. Got expert that game. Official praise again. Very rare for that to happen. But we could pick some good smart orders, and so we got those done. Official praise. Crazy. Kind Soul Unity, the two most important ones, to be clear. Just in time, finished before year 8. Pretty great. I do like it when I win on year 6. That feels real good. Alright, what did we uncover? Bunch of stuff. Followers of the Forsaken Gods. Win before year 8 with 10 dead villagers. No. Send volunteers, also no. Like, you guys suck. We uncovered a Storm Ant column, though. Win without your starting food and gain 20 amber for the rest of the cycle. That's almost certainly what I want to do. We'll click on Storm Ant column, probably follow up with the Haunted Mines, and make our way toward the Cobalt Seal still. It'll be a journey. Grab a supply package, I think. Oh, right, we got 2 of them. I nearly forgot. How many do we need? 60? We're getting 5 for every settlement. Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like... We've got a while before I have to, like, worry about it, I think. Just get more reserve embarks. Call it good. Get that. Can we afford an upgrade? We can afford 1 upgrade. It's nearly all done. Nearly completely done. It's gonna be nice. All of these are great. Larger storage probably will come in the most handy. That means less trips to the warehouse. So we just click that button. Cool. Cool. Let's check in with Aunt Lori. Let me just sit here for a short while. Me too, Aunt Lori. I have to pet my tiger seal. Who's a good tiger seal? Who's a good tiger seal who will not bite my hand off, presumably? You are. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. It's him. He's the good boy. Anyway, uh, I'm done petting my fake online cat. I'll probably go pet my real life cat pretty soon, because she's adorable, and I like doing that. I'm just gonna send you off to the Whimsy one while I have something to eat, and make it so that my throat is no longer aching. So, yeah, we do that. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Uh, Probably no stream tomorrow, because I have family stuff. But, you know, it's always up in the air in a little bit. But, you know, thank you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you take care. Peace.